Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers potentially trading for Walker Kessler from the Utah Jazz. Walker Kessler has showed a lot of potential in the last couple of seasons for the Utah Jazz and just had a great season this year, and it's looking like the Jazz could potentially be looking to trade him this offseason, and one of the teams that might have interest is the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, it was reported today by NBA Central that the Lakers have been showing interest in Nick Claxton, Robert Williams III, and Walker Kessler on the trade market, while also monitoring Brook Lopez and Clint Capella's potential backups to whoever they acquire as their starting center per Anthony Irwin from Anthony Irwin, LA. Sources close to the team said over and over again that the internal plan is to trade for their starting centers versus say they've held conversations with other teams about Nick Claxton, Robert Williams, Walker Kessler, and others, then ideally use the taxpayer mid-level on his backup. Brook Lopez and Clint Capella are the two names most often linked to the Lakers. It's a solid plan. They're considered likely to be able to execute, is what NBA Central read today. I think Walker Kessler would be an amazing addition for this Lakers team. It's going to cost you a lot. I think it's going to cost you that 2031 first-round pick. It's going to definitely cost you Dalton Kennett. The easier thing about making a trade with the Utah Jazz with Walker Kessler is the fact that Walker Kessler is not making big bucks. Like, Nick Claxton is a guy that's just mentioned on that list of guys that the Lakers are looking at. Nick Claxton making over $25 million. It's harder to trade for him because you've got to add in all this salary. Like, the Lakers would maybe have to trade Dalton Kennett, Jared Vanderbilt, and Maxi Kleber and package those three guys up with some draft picks for Nick Claxton. But meanwhile, you look at Walker Kessler. He's only making $5 million. So for Walker Kessler, you might be able to just give them Dalton Kennett and package that with two draft picks, being the 2031 first-round pick, unprotected, which should be a very good pick. We have no idea. LeBron won't be playing in 2031. Now, Luka should be, but who knows what Luka's not under contract in 2031, so who knows what will be happening at the Lakers in 2031. So you trade away Walker Kessler for Dalton Kennett, who has a great future, averaged almost 10 points per game in his rookie season, only getting 18 minutes per game, shooting 38% from three, and showed a lot of potential in some of the games where he was more needed. I think if he goes to play for this Utah Jazz team and maybe he becomes a starter, I think Dalton Kennett is a guy that could average almost 20 points per game, if not more, potentially, if he continues to develop and get better. And so then the 2031 first, 55th overall pick, and Dalton Kennett for Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler is a great player. He'd be a great addition for this Lakers team. Be kind of a lob threat, great rebounder. He's out of all the guys you talk about, Clint Capella, Walker Kessler, Brook Lopez, Nick Claxton, Robert Williams. I like all those guys. I really do. But I believe Walker Kessler is the best rebounder of the whole list. 12.2 rebounds this year in only 30 minutes per game. I mean, look, 30 minutes is a lot of minutes per game, but to put up 12 rebounds per game in 30 minutes per game, I can only, like, with the Lakers, with the Jazz this year, he's playing in a lot of blowouts. So that's why his minutes are a little bit lower at 30 minutes per game. The Lakers, there's going to be a lot more closer games, and to the point where those minutes per game would be higher with the Los Angeles Lakers. So I would imagine his rebound numbers would probably go up for the Lakers next season. And then he also averaged 2.4 blocks per game, and that was in 30 minutes per game. I mean, I imagine that could get closer to 3 blocks per game potentially if he plays more, if he gets traded to the Los Angeles Lakers next year. But I believe I would say he is the best shot blocker and the best rebounder on this list of the guys you talk about for the Lakers to bring in. Now, you look at the best three-point shooter, that's probably Brook Lopez. But at the same time, the Lakers might bring in both Brook Lopez and Walker Kessler, because as I read, they're looking at Brook Lopez and Clint Capella as backup options through free agency, as a potential backup for that starting center. And then as the starter, they could trade for Walker Kessler and sign Brook Lopez. Do I think the Lakers should do that? No. If I were the Lakers, I would trade for Walker Kessler, send Dalton Kennett, the first-round pick in 2031, pick 55 to Utah for Walker Kessler, then sign Clint Capella. Clint Capella, I think, fits perfectly with Luka because he is a lob threat, and that is something Luka loves to do, is throw lobs to big man. And Walker Kessler can definitely be a guy to do that with. But I think for Walker Kessler, you're bringing him in mainly to help with the rebounding and the rim protection, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to do it great. Clint Capella, he's going to do great with rebounding and rim protection as well. But with Clint Capella, he's going to be a lob threat for Luka as well. And so that's going to make Clint Capella even more dangerous. That might make Clint Capella the most dangerous he's been since he left Houston with James Harden. Because you saw, and I saw this as a Rockets fan myself, you saw how dangerous Clint Capella was with James Harden with that lob threat. It would be very similar with Luka. Let me know your thoughts on the potential trade for the Los Angeles Lakers and all the other potential additions. And that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.